If you're ever worried about the way bObi's working, feel free to run bObi's home diagnostic test. As bObi's doctor, you can use the remote to test all of bObi's sensors and electronic parts from home. To begin the checkup, make sure bObi's side power button is turned off. Hold the OK button on the remote and do not release. While you switch bObi's power back on, the lights on the screen will flash. Press both the juice and waffle indicators on the cover before they stop blinking. Continue holding the OK button until the current time and schedule time digits all become zeros. This means bObi is in diagnostic mode, and you can start her first test. While bObi is on the ground, the numbers 1 to 4 on the remote will be underlined. If you lift bObi, the lines will disappear, and 2 new ones will show under the numbers 5 and 6. The numbers 1 to 4 represent bObi's ground detection sensors. The numbers 5 and 6 are for bObi's left and right wheels. To move on to the next part of the test, press the right button on the remote. A number 1 will appear in the second digit of the scheduled time box. Use a flat surface to imitate a wall in front of bObi. Starting at the left side, drag it around bObi's bumper until you reach her power switch. The numbers 1 to 5 will be underlined one by one as you move your surface. Firmly press any of the touch sensors on the right side of the bumper, and the number 7 will be underlined. Press any on the left side, and the number 6 will become underlined. For the third part of bObi's checkup, click the right button on the remote. The number 1 in the scheduled time box will now read 02. The numbers above that will change. It now shows how many times bObi has charged. In this setting, you can also test bObi's reactivity to the docking station. A line will appear under the numbers 1 through 4 along the top of the remote screen when you move her around the charging station. From the left side of the docking station, the number 1 will be underlined. Place bObi about 4 inches away. The number 2 will be underlined. Move bObi to the right of the station, and the number 3 becomes underlined. A line will appear under the number 4 when bObi is within 4 inches of the charging station. Press the right button once more to move on to the next step. The digits 0300 will appear in the small box on the remote. The current of the left wheel will be displayed above that. A standard range for the current of each wheel is between 20 and 110. bObi will drive forward and continue until you exit this setting. In this mode, you should also feel air flowing from bObi's dustbin. To test the right wheel, press the left arrow on the remote. The lower digits will now read 0301, and the current of the right wheel will show above that. Large differences in the currents of each wheel could indicate a jam or clog. Cleaning the wheel could resolve this issue. Press the left arrow again. You will see 0302 on the remote. Above that is the main brush current. A standard number should be around 300. Click the right arrow, so the scheduled time box reads 0400. The 4 numbers in the center of the screen should all be zeros when bObi is off of her charging station. If you place bObi on it, a number below 800 will appear in place of the zeros. This means that bObi's battery and charging station are working properly. When you are finished with each test, turn bObi's side power button off and press the high and buy button on the remote to exit the checkup mode. When you switch bObi back on, she will return to her normal working mode. If bObi still has trouble working, please contact customer support anytime for further assistance. If you're ever worried about the way bObi's working, feel free to run bObi's home diagnostic test. As bObi's doctor, you can use the remote to test all of bObi's sensors and electronic parts from home. To begin the checkup, make sure bObi's side power button is turned off. Hold the OK button on the remote and do not release. While you switch bObi's power back on, the lights on the screen will flash. Press both the juice and waffle indicators on the cover before they stop blinking. Continue holding the OK button